Life often brings challenges, uncertainties, and moments of doubt, but it's important to remember that God has a divine plan for those He has chosen. Being one of God's chosen means you are deeply loved and guided. Even when the path seems unclear, God desires the best for you in every step of your journey. Whether joyous or difficult is part of His greater purpose. Trust that He has your back, shaping every moment into something that will bring you closer to the destiny He's designed for you. His wisdom surpasses all understanding, and His choices for your life are always rooted in love and goodness. For those chosen by God, life often unfolds in ways that go beyond human understanding. Every experience, whether it feels like a blessing or a loss, is a part of His divine plan. When something is meant for you, it will come into your life, not because of mere coincidence or effort alone, but because God has willed it for you. It is His decision, carefully aligned with the purpose He has set for your life. Such blessings arrive in perfect timing, even if the journey to them requires patience and faith. On the other hand, when something you desire does not come to pass, or when something is taken away, it is not a sign of rejection or punishment, but of God's protection. He sees what we cannot see: the future, the hidden consequences, and the paths that may lead us astray. By withholding what is not meant for you, God shields you from harm, heartache, or situations that could hinder your growth and purpose. His no is not a denial, but a redirection towards something greater, something that aligns with His perfect plan for your life. God oversees all things and has the ultimate authority over everything that happens. From the smallest detail to life's biggest milestones, nothing is beyond His control. When something is meant for you, it is because God has decided it aligns with His purpose for your life. Similarly, when you go through trials or challenges, it is not by accident but by His design to strengthen, teach, or prepare you. Every individual has a unique purpose, created by God. He allows events to unfold in your life to fulfill that purpose. What you go through, whether good or difficult, has meaning and serves as part of the journey God has planned for you. Even the struggles shape you into the person He intends you to be, equipping you for greater blessings and responsibilities. What may seem confusing, unfair, or even painful is part of a bigger picture that only God can see. His decisions are based on divine wisdom, which goes beyond what we can comprehend. What you experience today may not make sense now, but over time, you'll see how it fits into His perfect plan. Everything God allows in your life stems from His love for you. Even when you face difficulties, they are not meant to harm you, but to grow you, protect you, or redirect you to something better. God's decisions are always made with your ultimate good in mind, even when they feel hard to accept in the moment. Sometimes, you may wonder why certain things happen when they do, but every moment is perfectly timed by God. What is meant for you will not pass you by, and what is not meant for you is part of His protection or redirection. Trusting His timing allows you to rest in the knowledge that all things happen for a reason. Understanding that everything is God's decision invites you to live with faith and surrender. When you trust that He is in control, you can release anxiety, disappointment, or the need to control outcomes. Instead, you can walk in peace knowing that God's plan is unfolding exactly as it should. When something is not meant for you, it is often a form of God's protection. While it may be difficult to understand or accept in the moment, this protection reflects His wisdom, love, and care for you. God has infinite knowledge and foresight. He knows the future, the outcomes of every choice, and the hidden dangers that lie ahead. When He withholds something from you, it is often because He sees that it could lead to harm, distraction, or spiritual detachment. His protection ensures that you are kept on the path He has designed for your ultimate good. Sometimes what we desire is not aligned with God's purpose for our lives. While it may seem good in the moment, it might not serve the greater plan He has for you. By not allowing it into your life, God ensures that your focus and energy are directed toward what truly matters and what will bring you closer to the destiny He has chosen for you. When God says no or not yet, it is often because He is redirecting you to something better. What you think you need may pale in comparison to what He has in store for you. His protection ensures that you don't settle for less than is best. By withholding what is not meant for you, God often uses the experience to teach you patience, faith, and trust in his timing. These lessons are invaluable and prepare you for the blessings he has planned. Sometimes, the process of waiting or enduring a no molds you into the person you need to be to handle his greater gifts. Certain paths, relationships, or opportunities may bring temporary joy but result in long-term pain. God, in his love, protects you from this by closing doors or removing things from your life. His actions are not to punish or deprive you, but to shield you from unnecessary heartache and suffering. What you think you want might not be what's truly best for you. God's no often means that he is preparing something far greater than you could imagine. By protecting you from what isn't meant for you, he makes room for the blessings that align perfectly with his plan for your life. When you trust that God's decisions are for your protection, you can let go of disappointment and worry. Faith in his wisdom allows you to rest in the knowledge that he is guiding you toward what is best, even if it means letting go of what you thought you needed. This understanding requires trust. Trust that God knows what is best for you, even when it feels difficult to accept. Trust that his decisions are rooted in love, even when they bring temporary pain or disappointment. And trust that he is always working for your good, crafting a life for you that is rich in meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. As you walk this path, remember that God's timing and plans are perfect. When doors close, it's because better ones are being prepared. When you experience delays or detours, it's because he is shaping you and preparing you for what's ahead. Whether through his blessings or his protections, God is always working in your favor, ensuring that your journey is one of his chosen is one of divine care and eternal purpose. When something isn't meant for you, it isn't a failure or rejection. It's God's way of lovingly protecting you from what could harm you or derail your purpose. Trust in his plan, knowing that his no is often a divine redirection toward something far better than you could have imagined. In the end, everything in your life, both the joys and the challenges, comes from God's divine decision. He is shaping you, protecting you, and leading you toward a life filled with purpose and meaning. Trust in his plan, and know that his decisions are always for your highest good.